Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video on X-Force Motors. Okay, so last video let me real quick. We did this guy's car right over there. We did the Infiniti Q50. So today we're doing my car. And if you guys are new for whatever reason haven't already clicked the subscribe button, click the subscribe button, guys. Like, it would really mean the world. Because this is our brand new channel. We review like crazy exotic cars. But you're probably wondering, Nurse, your car and the guy's car right over here, they're not exotic cars. I know, but we're gonna be working basically with whatever we have at first. Today's video, you will be seeing my car. Now, my car is a BMW 330i. It is a 2003, and the ad when I bought this car said it's a sports package, but I don't think it's a sports package. But we're gonna show you guys a little bit of the interior, the modifications that I have done. If you guys don't know about this car right here, I've had so many things like done to this car. It is not even
problems.
Funny. I've had a lot of problems. Here's the thing, and I know a lot of people paint BMW
German engineering
way better than other cars. People paint BMWs, mainly BMWs, as they break a lot. They're a piece of junk. But a true thing about BMWs is they're the ultimate driving machines. When you're getting a BMW, you have to know that you're gonna have to put in extra money to maintain the car. It's the same thing as owning a Honda in a sense. Is you're gonna own a Honda, but not have to put so much money into maintaining it. So when you're buying a BMW, you are knowing that you're gonna have to have a few thousands of dollars laying around in order to fix those preventative maintenance things. That's why I have my car here, and I've put so much money already into it. It is actually crazy, and I will explain everything that I have done. Start off with the very first thing. When I got the car, the modification, it came with it. So this is a BMW 330i. So this right here is not a 330i bumper. This is actually a BMW M3 bumper, known of the BMW E46 M3. This is actually not a real, obviously, BMW M3 bumper. It is a replica version, but it does definitely look a lot better. Okay, so why do you have like all these bumps and paint chips? Something about this car you guys probably know, probably do notice or not. The car is sitting kind of lower, so I have coilovers. So every now and then, I'll accidentally like chip the bottom or something and I'll scrape it. So this entire front bumper is going to be repainted anyways. So that's pretty much.
Or just get a new car.
Something also about this car you guys can pretty much already see. These things right here, this is not stock. At first they were that aluminum silver color. I put matte black kidney grills, and then I also did put the 3 stripes right over here. And hold on, the comments are going to be like, take that off, it's not an M3. I'm not saying I have an M3, it just makes the car look a little better in my opinion. You can see I have my angel eyes or halos, whatever you guys want to call it, but those are the angel eyes halos. I'll show you guys how they work here in just about a second. Now we're gonna go to the side of the car. So my car, by the way, I need to really clean my engine bay. It looks pretty dirty. That's anyways. On my car, guys, over time you have to be replacing your struts, your springs. I had to replace my struts, and I thought, why not drop a few hundred extra more dollars? Thought to myself, why not put coilovers instead? It's gonna improve the driving. It's gonna improve when you're taking your corners. It's just the car is gonna look better. It sits lower. These are my coilovers, and yeah, it's pretty much simple. Nothing
so I'm
really
guessing this car pulls like 200 horsepower. No, even probably
3
less.
horsepower.
Who do you guys think whose car is faster? Is it this car, or is it my car?
Here's the funny thing. We should do a video actually like that.
We should.
You down?
I'm done.
20 likes. When I got my car, we actually raced and he beat me from the line. But I'm gonna give some excuses. First excuse is your all-wheel drive. So
yeah, of course I'm gonna take you out.
And the second one is, now I have a tune. My car is tuned. I have 15 extra horsepower. That's a little bit of something you guys don't know. I have an EWS Delete, which means that's just an EWS Delete. It's a plug and play where you can just plug in your ECU right over here. So I have an ECU tune just to make it simple.
You have an ECU tune, but I straight up my car. I got an extra 50 horsepower now too. So.
Oh yeah, I just did a what's it called? Turn signal delete. I got 15 extra horsepower too.
Oh, dang. Okay, yeah. We've got some serious competition.
Some M gloves, 20 extra horsepower.
So
like I said, we're sitting with some CXR racing coilovers. It's probably hard to see on camera, but it's sitting pretty well. There's not really much gap space right in there, and I might go lower over time. I got to get new wheels. These wheels are actually not the best. These are my M series wheels. You guys saw on the side right over here. I'll show you guys. Then I had to put my spare on because something happened where a nail went through, but I have run flat tires, where these are not the cheapest tires. If you guys don't know what run flats are, basically if you're driving, you go on a nail, your tire will not go flat for another 100 miles that you drive. So they're pretty cool. They cost a lot. Shout out to my dad for selling me those for maybe $100. Usually they go for like a few hundred for a set of 4. The back, obviously you got coilovers, and as far as the back, it's pretty stock. Nothing really fancy here. I'm not a fan of it. I don't really like it. We're gonna talk about what I had to fix on my car, and this is actually a good video for people to have the exact same car or the generation from 2001, I believe 2005. If you have a 328, a 325, or a 330, watch this video because it will actually. All right, so the very first thing I did on my car was a new fan clutch, a new fan, a radiator, a new shroud, a thermostat, a water pump, a camshaft exhaust sensor, a fuel pump, a valve cover gasket, which was a big thing, an AC plus engine belt, engine mount, new intake hose, a door lock. My door lock went bad, I had to put on your door lock on, spark plugs, new coil packs, coolant hoses, a new battery, a new tensioner, an idler pulley, a new crankcase ventilation valve. This is a really big thing that goes wrong with these cars. A new DME, which was the ECU. My ECU basically went bad, that's why I've had to buy a new one, and I did do that plus 15 extra horsepower. A control arm bushing, and a tie rod. That's pretty much it that I've done. My engine mount was really bad on my car, but we have to change those every 60,000 miles, and everything that I just said, change it every 60,000 miles, which comes back to the very beginning of the video. Owning a BMW, you have to do extra preventative maintenance in order to have a nicer BMW rather than having a Honda. So you get to choose. You have a Honda, or you have a BMW. You have the Honda, you don't put a lot of work in, you drive in junk, or you put in a BMW. You put in a lot of work, it costs a lot, but you drive in like nice quality. Real quick interior, it's a 2003 car, it's not that cool with interior. So I have the gray interior. Let me sit. Pretty simple. Some of these cars come with the cream color leather. I'm not a fan of it. The black actually does look pretty good, but then I have my cars the gray leather. You just got your standard steering wheel here. Some cars do come with the sport steering wheel, like the sport package, since mine really isn't a sport package. One last modification was an aux cord. These cars do not come with an aux cord. You have to manually, physically do it yourself, which I got the car with it, thankfully. Right, guys, so this is a BMW 330i E46. It's a muffler and resonator delete, which is pretty much a muffler straight pipe, not a straight pipe for the cats. So it's kind of raining, we're gonna do this anyways. It is not a pull start. Pull starts are way louder. Like I said, it's obnoxiously loud. In the future, I'm gonna put a MagnaFlow muffler on it. I'm gonna put headers. My car will get about 15-20 extra horsepower. It's gonna run better, it's gonna breathe better, it's gonna be healthier for the car. My car will be slightly a little bit faster, and it will sound absolutely amazing. It's gonna have a little bit of rasp, which is kind of legendary with the E46. You guys already all know that the E46 M3. So every single little thing I just mentioned in this video, as far as modifications, what I fixed on my car.
There's a dude that's watching us. That's so funny. Wave at him.
He's super pissed because of the car. Everything that I've mentioned in this video, guys, there's a link in the description to our Amazon links. Go click those links and purchase everything you want, because all of the modifications that I've done on my car will be on those Amazon links.
We're about to get kicked out of here.
We're about to get kicked out. So if you guys want to purchase anything that you have seen on this video, guys, go link in the description. Go purchase something. We got to dip out of here. Thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yep. Peace.